Not too long ago, these empty fields were green with sugar and pineapple. Today, there are few reminders of Hawaii's rich agricultural heritage. However, in Kunia, scientists are studying what could turn out to be the next big thing for agriculture in Hawaii, the crops that can be harvested for fuel.
We'll take counts of fruits that are producing on the tree, and then also as they mature, we'll come out and we'll take counts of mature fruits, collect them all, take them back, and do seed counts.
The fuels, called biofuels, hold especially great promise for our islands.
I think in Hawaii, biofuels is the only way to get from point A to point Z quickly.
Landis Maez is leading an effort to produce biofuels in Hawaii for use in electrical generators. Specifically, Maez is looking at biodiesel, a kind of biofuel which could soon start making Hawaii's dream of additional renewable energy a reality. Biodiesel can be produced from crops rich in vegetable oils. Jatropha, a bushy tree with oily fruits, are one example of the kind of crops which could help Hawaii grow its own fuel.
It's been utilized around the world for over 150 years for producing oils for lamps.
The thing that makes biofuel sort of really interesting and unique is that it has the opportunity to also reinvigorate the ag market that has gone dormant in Hawaii.
Blue Earth Biofuels feels strongly that locally grown agriculture is the foundation of any biodiesel project within the islands.
Biodiesel sounds like a new technology, but it actually traces its origins back to the 19th century, a time when science seemed like magic and modern agriculture was taking root in Hawaii. When it was originally patented back in 1892, the diesel engine was designed to run on vegetable oil. That means modern diesel burning generating units can easily substitute biodiesel for fuels based on petroleum.
In other words, our vulnerability to oil has sort of good news, bad news. Bad news is it's oil. The good news is if you can find a liquid fuel to replace the liquid fuel, it can be one-to-one. So wherever we burn diesel, we can burn biodiesel. Using the investment that we as a community have already made in the cost of our power plants and switching them from essentially black to green.
Jatropha, or other rich crops, could be grown in Hawaii, providing a local source of raw materials needed to produce biodiesel.
I think anything that is going to produce a viable market for our growers in Hawaii is a valuable thing to pursue.
Fields that were once used to grow sugarcane and pineapple could be replanted with energy crops. Empty lands could be lush, green fields of renewable energy, revitalizing agriculture in Hawaii. These farms would create jobs and keep dollars circulating in Hawaii's economy instead of spending them on importing oil from across the ocean.
That we could return that green space to a fuel space, create jobs, create an opportunity to have an integrated fuel model in our state.
Just by building the plant we're building on Maui is a draw to local agriculture to say, we're in business, we want you to grow the crop.
How close are we to taking advantage of this source of renewable power? Maybe closer than you think.
We're just around the corner from using biodiesel as a power source.
So you could literally take a plant that was burning a petroleum product and a day later be burning a renewable green product.
On Maui, 85% of the electrical power used is produced by generating units which currently run on petroleum-based diesel. These are now being adapted to run on biodiesel. On Oahu, a new generating unit scheduled to come online in 2009 will run entirely on biofuels. This will be the first such commercial plant in the United States and perhaps the world. Like other sources of energy, biodiesel must answer two important questions. How much will it cost, and how will it impact our environment? The cost of biodiesel depends largely on the crops used in its production. Until Hawaii's agricultural industry adapts, the feedstock will need to be imported from out of state. However, unlike petroleum-based diesel, the cost of biodiesel should not rise and fall with fluctuations in the price of oil.
Blue Earth Biofuels is seeing on the world markets that petroleum price continues to go up. Biodiesel is a way for Hawaii and the country to become energy independent and also to control the pricing.
Biodiesel burns more cleanly than petroleum diesel, producing less air pollution and fewer greenhouse gases.
Benefit to the environment is really why we're doing what we're doing. We're going to be reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 3 billion pounds of greenhouse gases a year.
The crops grown to produce biodiesel would consume carbon dioxide.
We'll be a sustainable, renewable, cyclical business that will continue to make Hawaii self-sufficient and energy independent.
Simply put, making the switch to biofuels could reduce Hawaii's impact on climate change.